So to start with, we are of course very much aware of the phenomenon of the prolonged drought in Andalusia, and in general, the phenomenon of winter droughts is also something that is relatively new in Europe, but more and more pronounced, and it is also something that is, in fact, an expected event or an expected phenomenon in the context of climate change. So something that we are following very closely. We also have a European Drought Observatory, which collects data from all over Europe, satellite data from our Copernicus program, which you can see online with a lot of analysis. And when it comes to the issue of water management in general, we have an EU Water Framework Directive from 2000, which is the current legal framework to manage water, including water scarcity. It obliges member states to put in place integrated water basin management, which means that member states need to prepare for droughts, and we're supporting them with an ad hoc task group on water scarcity and drought as well. This issue is, however, mounting really in prominence and importance, which is why you may recall that President von der Leyen announced in the State of the Union speech that we would be coming forward with an initiative on water management. So that is something that is very much on the agenda of the Commission and in the work program. And you asked specifically about support possibilities, measures to help member states manage this situation, and these are in fact rather numerous. Ranging from the possibility, in case of severe issues, to mobilize, for example, the EU Civil Protection Mechanism through funding under the Common Agricultural Policy, possibility of addressing any possible disasters via the EU Solidarity Fund, and of course all the funding under the Common Agricultural Policy and the cohesion funding in order to help member states put in place medium and longer term measures in order to prepare for drought management. So it is really an issue that's absolutely core to our efforts in terms of climate change adaptation. We have worked on it through a number of legislative and funding initiatives. Also, not to forget all of the work on biodiversity and nature, which will also help address droughts as part of the European Green Deal. So it's an issue that will only keep mounting in importance.
Thank you, Adalbert. And let me just add that, of course, we have also resources to support water management in the Recovery and Resilience Plan of Spain. And if you have further questions on this aspect specifically, I'm sure that Verle will be happy to provide additional information on these funding specifically.